Finally get to do something a bit different. I'm gonna work a bit today in my travel journal. I made it last summer, just before I left on my way to Pittsburg to go to Replay FX with my partner. It was part kind of like a quasi-business, part pleasure trip. My partner went to promote his game Donkey Kong Remix, and so yeah, Replay FX is a huge retro arcade and retro pinball convention in Pittsburgh. It's really, really cool. I'm really happy to have gone. I have worked already in this in my own time before I started the channel, but I still have like tons of stuff to put in just that I picked up, and I still have like tons of pictures I can print and put in, and then also journal, because I'm leaving myself journal spots. So in this book there's 3 signatures, so I'm going to try to keep, hopefully I can fill out the first signature with Pittsburgh. I have more stuff from a trip that we did, like just like a 3-day, not even 2-day trip we did to Laconia, so hopefully that'll fill up another signature, and maybe even, it's not a trip that I went, but there's some ephemera from it. My partner also went to a tournament, also in Laconia, where his game was was part of the competition, so he was there to do, to set it up and troubleshoot and that sort of thing, and just be on the premises, so that'll fill up the other one. And then I have another signature for something in store this year. So, it's already getting pretty chunky, and I've not even finished one signature yet, so it's probably going to be a really, really thick book. So, I don't know where to start. Okay, I already, like, I kind of pre-planned this out a little bit, just to make it go a bit better, so, I have, like, loose stuff thrown in. So, I think I'm going to make a tuck spot for this little journal card, which I got in a pack of paper, which is hiding under all my stuff. I can put a link, or write what it is in the annotations, or something. All-purpose glue. I guess I'm going to put extra strong. So I'm just going to make a little text spot. What I did, we stayed in a really lovely hotel, the Omni Pen, in Pittsburgh. We actually booked it through Hotwire. Yes, Hotwire. It's my first time booking through Hotwire, and I really, really liked the experience. I kind of, well, it's, I guess it's not cheating, but it's a hack, because they, you know, the whole thing with Hotwire is you don't know what hotel you're going to get booked in. But usually they give a star rating, and in this case, the cheapest hotel was a boutique hotel. So I looked up boutique hotels in the area, and it was one of 3 hotels: the William Penn, the Marriott Renaissance, which I had stayed in the year before, another road trip with friends, which was a gorgeous hotel, and another one was this tiny one, I don't remember the name, but it had the quirkiest, just super quirky, like little, like, antique-y looking bird cages, and all kinds of cool stuff. So I knew it was one of those 3, and I figured, you know, hey, I'm okay with any of these. I'm just inking this up, and apparently the ink, leftover ink, I figured, you know, I'd do turquoise so it blends in, but the inks that from the other day are still in here. But hey, I think it looks nice. Well, I'm not going to bother with baby wipes. I like it like that. So yeah, really charming, over 100-year-old. they were celebrating, was it 100 years? They were celebrating a birthday last year that we stayed. And we got a corner room to boot. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous room. And like 4 blocks away from the convention center. So super pleased. And we paid half the amount of the convention center hotel, and it was like 10 times nicer, the hotel. So I was super, super stoked. Will hotwire again, for sure. For sure, for sure. So I can journal on the back of this card. I'm going to look up exactly where Pennsylvania is on here. Maybe I'm going to, where's my, I think I'll do a clean corner. Kind of antique the edges, but with turquoise. Just yeah, and I rather like these kind of makeup sponges. Super duper good. I'm gonna do the other side. So yeah, really, really happy with Hotwire. Really happy with that gorgeous hotel. Like, my partner and I are kind of like, not antisocial, but we get social anxiety when we get overwhelmed by crowds. And being in a convention center full of people, at a Donkey Kong competition full of people who know us, well, at least online anyways, yeah, like at least once a day, kind of like, just before supper, we just went back to our room to have like quiet time in our room and to like calm down and chill out and kind of, you know, regroup. So in our hotel room there was a couple travel magazines, free travel magazines, so I snagged those and I did a lot of cutouts from that. They also had this really lovely envelopes and so I'm getting ink all over it. Stationery and envelopes. So I bought, well, I didn't take all of them, I took 2. And yeah, like this is, we went and ate with a bunch of people from the competition at this really crazy expensive and just, like, I've worked in fine eating establishments and this one, like, was just weird. Weird. Nice, the food was lovely, but just the whole concept was very odd. So I'm just going to throw this in. I have another one elsewhere in the signature decorated up. I might decorate this. But I'm just going to toss it in to have like another envelope for journaling and maybe stick some pictures in there. I've got it. There's room. It will go in. So, easy peasy. So, yeah, I have a text spot here. This, go look her up on Facebook. I bought a print, which I'll probably take a picture of the print to have something in here to remember it by. She was a vendor at the convention, and she does realistic charcoal drawing on this kind of looks like a cross between parchment and canvas paper. Really lovely. And I so wish that I could have afforded one of her originals, because they're just so lifelike. Like, they're charcoal drawings. Lifelike. And she had some, like, Renaissance ones, so, like, on her card, it's a knight in armor. She had some, like, scenery ones, which I almost bought a scenery print. But there was a fox with a monocle, sitting beside a mushroom with a cup of tea, and it came home with me. Well, not the original, but the print. And she's just such a lovely, lovely, lovely woman. She's the Wandering Muse, Grace McCracken. She's from Pittsburg. Beautiful artist. And she has a Facebook page. So if you want, just go show her some love. Look at her stuff. Beautiful. I think she has an Etsy shop too, which I'll put in the links. But yeah, very, 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 very awesome. Alright, so this is going to be something complicated. I had been to Pittsburg the year before with some friends going to a convention, going to Anthrocon, which is a huge, I think it's the world's largest furry convention, which was a lot of fun. And I you know, ate out a bit with them. And I revisited one or two places with my partner, but also we went looking around. I think Saturday evening, I guess it was a bit late. We're used to Montreal where food is open till like 2 in the morning, and we're running around trying to find like a little kind of cheapo place to eat, and running around, not finding anything. And then we're getting kind of far from the hotel. It's like thundering, starting to drizzle. We're like moments away from getting walloped. And then we saw a pizza place. So I'm like, oh, okay, we'll just eat, you know, pizza. And then right beside the pizza place, I saw this. Authentic Mediterranean cuisine. And I'm like, perfect, let's go there instead. You okay with that? He's like, sure. Which is one thing I love about my partner. He's just always up for trying stuff. So we go in, and, you know, it's like shish taouk. And, you know, like, which I love shish taouk, and living out of the country, it's one of the things I miss about being in Montreal. Not being in Montreal is shish taouk. So I'm like, woohoo, score. So we order, and then we found out everything there was handmade. Even the pita, like homemade, fresh, from that day pita. The food was amazing. I just love finding little hole-in-the-wall places, especially ethnic places. Just the food blows my mind. And it wasn't like, you know, my partner and I ate for under, I think, 20 bucks. And we're stuffed. Oh no. Right. Okay, well, I'll just cover that up with something. I didn't notice that there was the word downtown. But yeah, I can do something with that. So yeah, I was really, really happy with that. And so I was going to take some pictures. Like, it was like a tiny hole in the wall, maybe 15, 20 seats. But like the wall was really brightly painted, and the menu was really nicely written out on the wall. And I was going to take a picture, and I might have a picture. I don't remember if I actually got it. But anyways, I guess the owner figured we were tourists, and she gave us a menu, which I cut apart. So they had these like beautiful pictures in it of ruins along the Mediterranean. And yeah, so there's a little bit about what Palmyras, Bride of the Desert. Ancient Arabic city located in what is now central Syria. In ancient times, it was a vital caravan stop for travelers across the Syrian desert. A chance to shake the dust and sand off, restock supplies, and have a fresh meal while recounting tales of their travels. So, I guess that's what the inspiration of the name was. So, it's going to flip up like that, and it's going to be that, and then you can flip it to a picture. I think I like that. And will this fit? Yes. So I'll just cut that up a little nicer. So yeah, that was like fantastic. I think it was like one of the best meals that I had there. Including Morton's. Although Morton's was special. I think this was like my favorite of the, yeah, my favorite of that trip. Super yummy. Super, super yummy. Whoop. So yeah, if you're adventurous and you like to try, especially ethnic cuisine, which I'm all for, want to taste the world, look out for those hole-in-the-wall places, especially if they're full of people of the ethnicity of the food that they are making. Chances are it's going to be fantastic. Oops, let's see if I can scoot that over. Oh, I like that. So, I don't know if I want to hide that. I guess downtown like that. Maybe superimpose it on that. Yeah, I like that. So, I like that. I guess I could have. Alright. So I don't know if you can see very well. I'm going to glue that down there. Glue, 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 lots of glue. So what are some of the places you guys have traveled? I've, believe it or not, I've never been on an airplane. But when I was a teen, I drove across Canada with my dad, which was super cool. 2 or 3 years, 3 years ago, my partner and I, with our friend, went and visited Cape Breton, which was super cool. And last year we went to Laconia and Pittsburg. So this year, I don't know what's going to be in store. We can't decide what to do, but it's our 10-year anniversary, and I'm taking 2 weeks off, and I want to go on an adventure. That's my only stipulation, that we go on an adventure. I don't know if I'm going to have a tape that matches. Mediterranean-ish-y. That one kind of fits the colors at least a little. I got this at the dollar store and I love it. All my little wonky odds and ends just fit. Alright. So, this one will go first. And I don't know, maybe I'm just going to tape it. This is like a pocket. I think I might tape like around, yeah. Oh, that's not very good tape. Well, I guess I'll give it a go. It's not washy, it's decorative from the dollar store. I actually don't have very much really washy. Certainly nothing in the color scheme of the page or the brochure. Like, this, oh, maybe the green dots. Oh yeah, there's the purple. Oh, maybe the purple. It's a junk journal. It doesn't have to be perfect. I like its like lines. It's kind of fun. Trixie. I don't even know if I've gone off camera. If I do, I apologize. So what's cool is I can line it up. Oh, well, I know it's not going to be longer than this. I have to trim that up. You go there. Let's see if I can trim this a little. Oh, that's good. Okay, so it's going like that. I'm going to put the tape on the card first and then tape it into the book. Into the book. But yeah, the chevrons make it really easy to line up. So I'm going to have to trim. Right. Oh, the purple. will kind of look nice with the turquoise and the green. Sorry, my big fat head. To rescue my glue. But, so if I line that up with the edge of that, it's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. So, and then you reinforce it with another piece of tape on the inside. So that you get a hinge. I don't know if I have pictures there that I could put. So there's one, and then we're going to do the other. See, I'm going to have two. It's crooked. Boom. Love the thing about washi tape. Is that it's somewhat movable. If you first don't succeed, try again. Oh, I don't know why that was so crooked. Try it. Maybe because my edge wasn't straight. Don't know. Boom, that's straighter. It's hard working in a bumpy 3D-ish thing. But it'll be all right once I'm done. Whoop. I really like doing these hingy things. So it'll be a picture, and then this will open up. Ah, I should have put that the other way. Let's see if I can pry that apart. Oh yeah. Oh, not right sides together. Helps if you plot things out better. But you know, this is what I like about junk journaling too. Make a mistake, either you just roll with it, or you know. So that's going to be like that. I want to pop it up like that. So you see this. Where's my business? My scrapey card. There's a little corner that didn't adhere. Perfect. So now it's all mismatched again, but that's okay. of that. Problem solved. Boom. So it'll be like this, and then whoop. Perfecto. So I'm just going to work upside down because it'll be a bit easier. Come with my little fox. So I don't have, I'm going to open that up, I don't have a lot of room to work with. If at all. It's going to go onto the other side. Bugger. Actually, I don't have a lot of room to tape at all. Bugger. So I'm going to work from the inside in. Inside out. Trim this. I could do this with clear tape. Where's the fun in that? I have such a hard time doing this straight. I don't know if anybody has any tips. Alright. And that'll do. So that'll go down, that'll be like that. Perfect. So now I just have to do a little bit of tape along the top. There we go. So a flip up. Trim. Perform some surgery. Well, that can be folded over. I guess that'll do. So flip up. The name of the restaurant. Flip open. I'll be able to put a tuck spot and a picture or a pouch and some info, a little bit about it. I really like that. And if I don't have a picture, then I'll save this and I can put, you know, that there or something. But there we go. I like it. And I think that's it. Oh no, there's one more tiny little thing. This little dealie, which I'm just going to, I'll do a tuck spot or something down here. But super easy peasy. Tape, glue that, and then just, like, this is just an envelope. I have to watch it. There's like a business card in here. I have all kinds of business cards from the trip, and I already don't remember what they're from, so I'm going to have to look them up. Super easy. So there's a text, like places for cards in there, journal spot, business cards. So I can, like, I don't know, a brief thing about the original oyster shop that we stayed at. So I can write original oyster shop and do a picture here, tuck spot with a little bit of journaling space. So I guess we can do a little flip through of what's in here already now. Do a little brief rundown. So I'm making a shaker, crazy napkin from that restaurant Morton's. My partner smokes. He specifically likes the germs. We found the germ splash and I thought the box was cute, so I put that in. Some of the foil. I was in a cosplay competition and I won for noobs. There was like different categories. In the noob category I won judge's pick. I didn't win the big prize, but I won $100 and there was a cosplay photographer and a professional cosplayer, I guess you could say. And those are their cards, so this is a little text spot that we made and I really like it. It turned out pretty good. It's very cohesive. Journaling spot. The artist, actually she goes here. My partner picked up nickel wafers when we were down there. That's a thing. So nothing on that yet. This is just my name tag, so people could find us. We weren't anything official at the con, but we were like, hey, we're going to be at the con. Because there's like a Donkey Kong competition, and since his game is a like remix of the levels of Donkey Kong, so we were there. The page that we just made, which I really super duper like. These are some cards. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. So a piece of ephemera I got. These were our my bracelets. And I might put, like, it could technically be a tuck spot there, but I super like the spacey theme. This is nothing yet. We bought this crazy funky shaped pasta. I actually stamped the pasta shape, so it's a tuck spot. Not sure what I'll put there yet. We stayed at the William Penn. We didn't go into the tavern, and it was a shame. Like, I learned this after I came home and looked through the travel magazine. There's like a bobblehead collection there, but since we stayed there, I figured I'd add it in. So, journaling spot. So, decorated that up a bit. This is what our key card came in. I forget what. This is like a piece of paper that I scribbled on while I was there. I think we got an order, so we had to figure out shipping. And somebody else wanted to meet us to upgrade his kit while we were there. So there's that. So I have a little place I can journal on the back of this, add a business card, whatever. Super cool. These are just things in the travel magazine about the hotel, so I stuck it in. Some more little bits of paper that I can journal on, a little text spot. This was like cardboard from a soap that we got in the room. A little map of the hotel is just off the map here, but the convention center's here. And this is where I stayed the year before at the Renaissance. If you haven't been to Pittsburg, it is a charming little town. There's like 2 rivers that come into it. They join up and into a bigger river, and there's these really cute suspension bridges. There's like 3, I think there's 4 of them that cross over into like the cultural area that we were staying in, which is like the Montreal equivalent of Place des Arts for Pittsburg. So, you know, I guess they're pretty iconic, so there's like all kinds of pictures of the bridges, so I stuck some in because they're just so cute. So cute. This little thing that we just did. While we're in the States, we grabbed some pretty crazy stuff. So a huge Kit Kat, and Kit Kats taste different down there. I think more coffee-like. And then I'm like a huge fan of Oreos, so we started buying funky flavored Oreos. So these are lemon and lime, key lime pie, which wasn't a fan of either of them, to be honest. And then peanut butter, again, not a fan, but I did discover I like thin Oreos the best. We got some sour watermelon sharks. My boyfriend's a candy junkie. I think this was a misprint, or the back side of my badge. And I think that's it. Oh no, I did that. Here's a better picture of one of the bridges from the magazine. So super, super cool. So that's a little bit of the Pittsburg trip. There's still lots of room in there. I don't have so much ephemera and paper stuff left, but I have tons of pictures on my phone, so I can print some of those up, stick them in, make some text spots, little journal spots, so I can write about the trip, and I guess looking through my pictures I'll be refreshed. But yeah, so there's my little travel journal. I really like this as an idea, but yeah, I didn't write anything down while I was running around and doing my trip, so next time I go on a trip, I will bring my traveler's notebook with a journal. So I'll write about it. So when I come home, whoops, I forgot to add that in. So when I come home and start working on the journal, I'll remember, because I forgot tons of stuff. But I really like this, and it's going to be really cool once it's done. And I'll start the next one. And then it's just a really cool way to keep memories. And yeah, I'm a pack rat. I have like a box full of ephemera from like the past, since I moved out of home, so like the past, I don't know, 15 some odd years. Well, not 15, yeah, almost 15 years. Getting old. So I might do another journal to put that in. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. If you have any travel journals, post a link. I'd love to see them. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button, leave some comments, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Toodaloo.